Welcome everybody to a look at a new release from Shameless Screen Entertainment, and it is 1980s Contraband, directed by Lucio Fulci, who also did The Sidekick, Massacre Time, Don't Torture a Duckling, and The Black Cat. And this is a crime thriller clocking in at 97 minutes long. Stars Fabio Testi, who was also in the likes of The Big Racket, The Heroin Busters, and Revolver, which are all somewhat similar to this release. And it also stars Guido Alberti, who was also in Tony Alzenta and The Fifth Chord, the former of those also being somewhat similar to this. So, cigarette smugglers in Naples run into problems with cocaine operations being set up by a rival smuggler. So, this isn't particularly original when it comes to the main bulk of the plot, but Fulci does ultimately inject this film's plot with a great deal of violence, style, action, and properly impactful practical effects. The score is also great. It is well paced. The cast is really good. Though there is some uncomfortable violence to this, there is thankfully a lot more that is entertaining. I'd say the two most uncomfortable scenes are a sexual assault scene and one woman quite literally getting her face burned off in quite a prolonged manner. Um, the cinematography is also on point, and it is predominantly engrossing throughout. So yeah, solid 4 out of 5 to be honest. Not seen much from Fulci that isn't in the kind of like horror or giallo genre of film. I think I've seen 10 now with this release, and this and only two others you'd consider not part of the horror genre. The other two being spaghetti westerns, Massacre Time and the Four Apocalypse, I think it's called. But regardless, yeah, this is definitely one of my favourites from Fulci, to be honest, especially outside of the horror genre. So yeah, we get a nice slip cover with this, with new artwork on it. Not sure who's done the new artwork. I don't think it says. But there's the more original artwork. Now the new artwork is on the flip side of this sleeve in the same kind of window layout as well. But since I already have the artwork on the sleeve, no point in having it on the Blu-ray disc sleeve as well. So yeah, I always swap them around, and yeah, that's decent enough artwork in of itself. And here's the disc, which again has the artwork on it. So this film's also known as The Smuggler. Not sure where it was released as that as well, but there we go. And we also have some special features on this disc as well. We have exclusive new interview with Fabio Testi himself, exclusive video essay by Stefan Frower, an interview with Antonella Fulci, as well as new subtitles for the English dub as well that this film has as well. So yeah, and in Italian or English, it's in mono DTS HD audio. It's got a full HD 1080p transfer, and it's presented fully uncut, restored from a 4K vault negative with additional color correction and upgraded sound that is exclusive to this release. Presented in full HD 1080p encode, features the original Italian audio as well as the English dub. I watched it with the Italian audio, being an Italian film, felt more right to do that. The subtitles are new as well, and yeah, there's also a alternate opening scene with it changing the way that it's been shot. So the original scene was shot day for night, which I know some people don't like all that much. So there is an alternative scene where it's changed to just day rather than day for night. So yeah, I guess that comes down to your preferences, really, to be honest. But still, nice little extra there. But yeah, on the whole, a really rather good film. I did expect it to be a tad bit more action packed, but there is a great deal of action here, regardless, and there's some really good action scenes when it comes to the violence as well. There's a really rather great headshot in this, and then there's plenty of squibs. Fair few people jump through windows or glasses broken and such as well, which is done in slow motion. So it's all really rather stylish and action packed for the most part. And yeah, all the other elements that aren't the plot, which, like I said, isn't overly original, do hold that unoriginal plot together a great deal. So yeah, highly recommend this, especially if you are into your Italian crime thrillers from this period. It is a much later period crime thriller. Obviously, a lot of these crime thrillers from Italy that we've looked at before have been from the 1970s. So yeah, to find one from 1980 that I've not heard of from a director that I have enjoyed plenty from before, yeah, was a real nice surprise to have this release, but also a nice surprise that it was as good as it is. So yeah, but nonetheless, thank you for watching. If you have seen this film before, I'd like to hear your thoughts on it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.